So, welcome to our relationship reset ceremony. I'm very excited that we've got here. It was a like spontaneous download. It felt like something that I really wanted to do for us ending 2023, moving into 2024. And I wanted it to be light and simple and then to close it in a way that felt really good. So that's what today's about. And we've got some of you live here, I've got some of you live elsewhere. So what I'd like us to begin with is an opening centering where we actually connect with each other beyond the technology, the distance, the time zones, all of that, and really be in a space where we're holding one another as we make this transition, as we continue with our commitments to our relationship reset and the relationships that are going to either close, because we know that it's the right time for them to close, to evolve, because we know that it's the right time for them to evolve, or to be created because they want to happen. So, welcome. So I'd love if you would just write in the chat how and where you are with your relationship reset. What was the relationship that you chose? What has happened as a result of the 3 days? So if you're joining, if you haven't done it, if you haven't done it yet, what I want you to do is I'm going to run through very quickly the themes of the 3 days. So it's also an opportunity for everyone to recap if you've done it already, or to just set in train if you want to do the replays and do it in your own time. So in day 0, what we did was set the scene for the reset. We just thought about what was our intention and what brought us to the reset. In day 1, we focused on the of relationships. So in the download, we mapped out all of our relationships with self, loved ones, wider community, the world, and rated everything in terms of how we would want it to be on a scale of 1 to 10. So obviously 1 or 0, okay, it's not there. 10, I've got the relationship that I really want. And then we focused to decide on what we were going to do, where were we going to put our attention. Great. And that was day 1. Day 2 was the detox and declutter. And in that, we looked at environment, body, heart, mind, and soul, and looked at what needs to be detoxed, what needed to be decluttered in order for us to have a better relationship. And then we chose an action. What was it we were going to do as a detox or a declutter action to move this particular relationship forward? And then on day 3, we focused on what did we do? We focused on really looking at what needed to be destroyed. So what patterns of behavior do we have that are in our control that we want to stop, we want to transform in order for this relationship reset to happen, and to dedicate it to not just ourselves, although that's the starting point, but to our wider community. So we are doing the work, we're showing up in the way that we want to, in order to have the change that we desire. So that was the whole point of the reset itself. So let me see, where are we at? If you're watching on the replay or the or watching this live elsewhere, you've got an opportunity to send a message, put a comment, and have your experience of the reset also be held. So here I've got the relationship focus was with myself. I'm resetting with a new pattern for the new year. I've detoxed my old patterns, looking forward to creating a new, healthy, compassionate, trusting, and loving patterns for 2024. And may it be so. And yeah, I see here the message where you're saying it's interesting to listen to this, as I've been kind of doing this anyway. Yes. So my sense of the relationship reset is that it's something that we actually want to spontaneously do, and sometimes we just need a space, an opportunity, a little bit of synchronicity to bring this to the forefront of our minds to actually enable it to happen. So that's the whole point of the relationship reset, is to do that. And then let's see what happens, because we've opened up to changing the situation. So another input live is I chose a friend in the first 2 days, and I found it valuable to get the overview of my relationships as well as a focus on one person. Great. Found the detox day was helpful for highlighting all the relationships, where all relationships can get stuck. Yeah, it does go deep. And with the best will in the world, that's what happens. And the relationship with the one friend I chose benefited from simply making the intention. Brilliant. Great. Oh, wonderful, wonderful feedback. And I don't know if that's an intention, Christina, to create sacred space ready for the new love and enter. Is that your intention for the reset? Or is that
another comment after my initial comment, and then Bruno's comment came between that comment and so my second and third comments kind of go together.
I see. Yes. Okay, in terms of the intention to have a clear out of unhealthy habits and relationships and create new patterns for 2024. Great. And then for that to be about creating a sacred space ready for new love. Okay, can we just send that? We're sending that energy to Christina for 2024, the sacred space ready for the new love to enter. Yeah. So let us begin our ceremony. Let's actually be in the practice. So as I said, if you have a candle, this would be the time to light it. And in that lighting, to take a few moments to be aware of what wants to happen, what wants to emerge for you, and all of the support that's here right now for that time. And for us to actually expand and connect beyond the technology, the distance, the time zones, to be in a space of holding with each other. So if you could breathe into your energy field, which you can, and you could breathe out to extend across the land so that our energy fields overlap and co-create a space at the center where we're connected to the earth and we're connected to spirit, God, the universe, whatever's your understanding, the place where we can meet. And be aware of the journey that either you've taken already with the relationship reset, or the journey that you are going to take. And be aware of the highest intention of this work. And how this change in relationship with yourself, others, and life impacts on everyone around you, your loved ones, your community, the wider world, the colleagues, the clients, your capacity to give and receive more love. So as you rest here, be aware of there being a bright white tube of light. This bright white tube of light shines from up above, all the way down over the top of your head, around your body, all the way down and through the soles of your feet. This bright white tube of light represents the potential, the power, the energy of life. And this white light is the cleansing, the clearing, the opening to the field of possibility, the creation of space. Let it in. And allow this to surround you. In this moment, clearing, cleansing, opening up the body, the heart, the mind, the soul, the environment. And around this bright white tube of light, imagine, visualize, or see, or create a royal blue tube of light. And this royal blue tube of light represents the power of the universe. Power and protection. So this flows once again all around you, above you, below you, providing you with a sense of power and protection. Like, I am the power of the universe within me and around me. If I could give you a sword in your hand, and this sword was also made of this royal blue light, and it's vibrant, almost like a lightsaber. And in this moment, you would be able to cleanse and clear your aura with this blue, vibrant light. You could do it. So I'm going to invite you to do that now, energetically, figuratively, clearing, cleansing, clearing your aura in this ceremony, using it as an opportunity to clear, release, let go of that which needs to be cleared, released, let go of, in order for you to have the relationship that you need. Notice any feelings, thoughts, images that arise from this process. Notice any movement in the body. In your energy field. And now, around that royal blue tube of light, visualize, see, create a rose pink tube of light. And this rose pink tube of light represents unconditional love. And this unconditional love you allow to enter your field and move from above your head, all around you, front and back, beneath your feet. Receiving this unconditional love. Beautiful. Noticing in this field, this unconditional love for yourself, and then allowing it to expand out to loved ones, past, present, and future. And then imagine, beautiful. Yeah. And then imagine, visualize, see, or create a violet spiral of light. And this violet spiral of light represents the forgiveness of the universe. And it's spiraling up through, from the soles of your feet, all the way up through the legs, the pelvis, the pelvic floor, the abdomen, the spine, the chest. Allow it to spiral up, the neck, head, the crown of the head, all the way up to the universe. And this provides you with an opportunity to forgive yourself for all the times you've hurt yourself by actions, thought, or speech. Consciously or unconsciously, allow yourself to receive forgiveness in this moment. And for all the times you've hurt someone else, consciously or unconsciously, by action, thought, or speech, allow yourself to ask in this space for forgiveness from them and to receive forgiveness from the highest good, from the spirit or God of your understanding, from your sincere request to be forgiven. And then for all the time someone else has hurt you, allow this violet spiral of light to spiral up and through and around you and to them, you offering them forgiveness from you and from the highest good through you. I forgive them. I am forgiven. I ask for forgiveness. I forgive them. And then take your awareness to this space above your head, the space of infinite possibilities, and receive a bright rainbow of light traveling down from the space of infinite possibilities, the transcendental point, from the universe down and around you, like a shower of rainbow light. Let it drench your skin. Let it move through your cells, your pores. Power, love, forgiveness, gratitude. Grateful for this time and allowing this energy to flow freely to and from you. And bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your abdomen to receive this blessing. Receiving this blessing right now. There's an invitation here to receive the gift of the Ho'oponopono prayer. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. And in this moment, standing here, having received this blessing, I want to invite you to bring in representative of this relationship that you've been working on or will be working on in the relationship reset. So you could have the person or the representative of the relationship in front of you. And stand there in your renewed resolve, in your new way of being. And allow yourself to expand and extend your love to this representative. Nothing to say, only for you to be who you need to be in order for you to have the relationship that you desire with this representative, with this beloved. And be aware of your connection with this beloved. And in this moment, send a connection from you to the highest consciousness. So you could send it up through from your head to the highest consciousness, and then send a connection down from highest consciousness to this beloved. And be aware that between you, there is now a space that's been created for the connection to form in a way that is healthy and happy and well. And take a bow to acknowledge this relationship that is either closed, this relationship that has evolved, this relationship that is coming. And then bring your hands to your body to anchor yourself back in your physicality. Bring yourself back. So gently opening your eyes, and we close our relationship reset with a final reading from the Wild Wisdom Oracle cards. And while I do that, just write down what you received from that meditation, from that journey. What was the energy between you and that beloved at the end? Or what was the relationship between you at the end? What is that connection that you now have? What is this space? Mhm. Mm. So if you're watching me on the live, I know I've been at a funny angle. I just wanted to offer you the opportunity to also comment. So in our final reading of Wild Wisdom Oracle card reading for this reset, where I'd like you to set out your intention before I do the reading. What is your intention moving forward after today, after this reset? What is it that you are committed to? And our reading is from the Wild Soul Wisdom house. And this reading, I would like it to apply directly to this intention and how you move forward. So as I have, great. Feel free to put it in the chat or on the message if you want it to be held. I'll put these all on my altar. Commit to a healthy relationship with myself and to open to trying new patterns of being with the future beloved beautiful. My intention is to lovingly trust. Perfect. So here are the cards from Wild Wisdom Oracle deck, and Wild Soul Wisdom in particular. I'm going to choose 3 cards as I have. So pick a number, 1, 2, or 3, put it in the chat, and then I will share with you what the cards are. 1, 2, or 3. Great. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So the 3 cards that we have drawn to close our relationship reset are: number 1, we are expansion. Number 2, we are blessed. We are blessed. And number 3, we are freedom. There we go. Hope you can see that. So the invitation of the Wild Wisdom Oracle is for us to tap into the space of infinite possibilities. Let's do that now, even being here. And to know that in our nature, there is expansion. We can expand our ways of being beyond that which we have known ourselves to be. At our core, at our foundation, when we came into being, we are blessed. And we can open up to receiving those blessings every day. And finally, we are at our nature with freedom. We are free. We are free to be who we're here to be in relation to ourselves, others, and life. So thank you so much for being part of this relationship reset. What's next for us and these cards is they're going to be launched. And the journey of sharing these cards and encouraging us to open up to relationship with ourselves, others, and life is what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be doing, and hopefully doing with some of you. We're going to do another round of the 44-day meditation circle, and that will begin in the middle of January. And for anyone who's interested in having a personal reading to support you in the implementation of this relationship reset, in the holding of these new behaviors, reach out to me. Send me an email. Let me know that you've done the reset, that you've come on these lives, and I will send you a link to book in some personal time. And that's my offer to you. And I hope that you found the relationship reset incredibly powerful and useful for you. So I'm going to close the live now, and I'm going to come to the Zoom for question and answers. If you wish to join us on Zoom for question and answers, please feel free to do so. I'm going to close the live now. Thank you for being with us in the Wild Wisdom.